I wonder. Wait, but would that be thought provoking? Can they experience life that way?
With a horse like you do.
Oh. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Lee.
And I'm Danny. And today we're watching Arrival.
This
Won a poll on Patreon.
Yes, it did. We had a poll in our Patreon.
Lots of sci-fi movies people were recommending.
And this was the highest voted.
This won the poll.
Yes, today we were watching Arrival. 20-something another.
2016, I'm gonna guess.
I was gonna say 17. That sounds right though.
One of us is probably right.
I know basically nothing about this. Okay, good.
I know the director is.
Okay, I know the director. I know the two main actors.
I know one of the main actors.
I know the genre.
Yeah, and I know Denis Villeneuve and Amy Adams.
Okay, yeah, I know
That's it.
I know the genre is like sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah.
So I would assume something to do with like
aliens arriving to Earth or something like that.
Exactly, because Arrival.
Right?
We know it's the director of Dune, which we've watched on the channel and loved. Dune Part 1 and 2 are on the channel.
Link below.
Stick a wee link somewhere. Check that one out. Yeah. I do know the other main actor.
I don't, so.
He's my celeb crush a bit, actually, to be honest. No, probably not. Jeremy Renner. No, I actually love Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
he's so good. He's so good. I
I
mean, I don't know that much about him personally, but in the movies.
But he's a good actor.
Badass.
Yeah.
So I'm actually so excited. I can't wait. That's it. That's all I have to say.
I have nothing more to add because I have no information about this movie at all.
No.
I have nothing to say. I'll just leave you to it.
Bye.
Enjoy.
If you would like to watch the full-length version of this reaction, you can check out the link to our Patreon, down to my Patreon, down in the description below. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What the f***? Oh my goodness. This music's so nice. It feels like it's all around me.
I used to think this was the beginning of your story. Memory is a strange thing. We are so bound by time.
Is this going to be wibbly wobbly timey-wimey?
Imagine this was just nothing to do with aliens and it was all about the arrival of a child.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Pick him up.
Oh, we're
Are
seeing
you
her
the
grow.
sheriff in this here town?
Oh. She's sick. No.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
Baby, come back to me.
No. Oh no, that's horrible.
But now I'm not so sure I believe in beginnings and endings.
What a horrible start to a movie.
Jesus.
My God.
I thought maybe this was going to be like the end of the film, but no, I think this is her character background. Yeah. Jesus, that's horrific.
Good morning.
She lecture.
Oh man, how could you go on? That's... Where's everyone? I don't want to think about it, to be honest.
Today we are talking about Portuguese and why it sounds so different from the other Romance languages.
So what is she, like a...
Must be a language history or like a linguist.
Yeah,
linguistics.
The object apparently touched down 40 minutes ago. I'm learning that more objects like this have landed in as many as 8 other locations.
It's an invasion.
This is worldwide. It is happening right now.
Oh. How scary would that be? It's like War of the Worlds, Independence Day vibes,
Her
isn't
daughter
it?
dying definitely already happened, right? This
Yeah,
isn't...
I think
Are we
so.
sure?
Well,
I guess it's possible not, but...
it feels like this
it
is
feels
afterwards.
If this is some sort of peaceful first contact, why send 12?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just 1?
Nuke 'em right now.
Maybe that is peaceful.
Maybe they are.
Maybe the humans are the villains.
Maybe we are. Nuke 'em!
Mom, I'm fine. Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
She feels like she's gliding through life.
I mean, yeah. Did she actually come to work?
Wow.
She's really just...
yeah.
Can't process anything.
No, it's just unfazed. Mildly interested by it.
Yeah.
Close their doors to the public.
Who does?
48 hours later, and no further developments
days.
from phone.
And already the public expects us to know the answers. I'm Colonel G.T.
Oh,
Well.
him. Forrest Whitaker.
2 years ago, you did some Farsi translations for Army intelligence.
You are on the top of everyone's list when it comes to translations.
So that implies they have a method of communicating with them, though. Why do I feel like I'll be able to translate it?
Can you understand us?
He said he wants a cheeseburger.
How many, speaking?
2.
2.
Are you sure? Did they have mouths?
So how would you approach translating this?
I don't know.
It's like so off.
So what can you tell me?
Left, like.
I can tell you that it's impossible to translate from an audio file. I would need to be there to interact with them.
Yes. Like, see her being like, do they have a mouth? Do they, like, that probably all means something, right?
Body language is half
The way
communication.
animals communicate is different.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what it would take to do this job.
It's not a negotiation.
Okay.
Okay.
She can't do it.
If it's impossible, it's impossible.
You mentioned Berkeley. Are you going to ask Danvers next?
Maybe.
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war and its translation.
Is that like a trick question?
Cool.
It was a helicopter.
Oh, this is so fun.
Galveston. He says it means an argument. What do you say it means?
A desire for more cows.
Pack your bags.
I would have the bags ready, just in case. I don't know why. I just love him. He makes me blush.
Language is the foundation of civilization. It is the first weapon drawn in a conflict.
Well, how much is caused just by communication and lack of communication can start a war, right?
It can both start a war and prevent one.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this thing.
Wow.
It's a very satisfying shape.
It looks like a blimp.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Louise Banks, Ian Donnelly. I'm gonna get some blood from you and give you an immunization dose that covers a battery of bacterial threats. Either of you claustrophobic? Currently taking any medications, allergies, pregnant?
At exactly 112 minutes and 19 seconds, when gravity starts to shift and slides us out of the room. The air doesn't seem to circulate inside the chamber, so after about 2 hours, we run out of oxygen.
What?
It doesn't take 18 hours to pump fresh air into a room.
Atmosphere?
What?
If their atmosphere is different from Earth, it would certainly take hours to rebalance the O2 content and pressure for us every time they open their door.
So every time they go in to talk to them, they're having to like reconfigure the air in the room that they're going into.
Now, have they responded to anything? Any shapes, patterns, numbers?
We can't tell what they're saying when they respond to hello. So
It's a 15-minute warning.
For what?
What?
You scuba dive before?
Oh, they're going in! A 15-minute warning to be like, we're gonna open up.
Wow. Well, that would just be terrifying.
Oh my god.
And fascinating.
Yeah, so exciting though, right?
It's like, even if I'm gonna die, this is gonna be amazing.
You're gonna meet an alien. That's crazy.
These aliens probably think this is what people look like. Big orange blobs. It's big.
Every 18 hours, the door opens up at the bottom.
Are they being like experimented on when they go in then? I touched the butt. Terrifying. Why does it have to be pitch black?
Wow. This is incredible.
Glow stick.
Is that just a glow stick? Whoa! Is that gravity?
Can they climb up the side of it?
Ah. We just have to throw the glow stick each time just to double check.
Gravity.
You ready? Let's do it. Mark's over.
Yeah, they're walking up the side of it. Wow. That's trippy.
It's all good, sir. You can proceed. Stand by. Come on.
I think.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, wow. Wow! Oh. that's so trippy. Look at that. How cool.
He fell sideways. Holy fuck. Yeah. That's about right.
There what? Oh. Hey.
What happens now?
They arrive.
They arrive. Their arrival.
Oh my god, what is that? God, this is crazy.
Very tentacly.
Oh wow. Okay, is it like kind of like a jellyfish?
Dr. Banks?
Yeah, she's meant to be trying to translate.
Start.
I mean, surely the first time you're just gonna be like, oh holy god.
That was so crazy. Did they record it? I hope they record it.
They had a lot of instruments there, didn't they?
Yeah, but visually. To see the way they were moving and stuff. I wonder would that help her. I mean, I don't have a clue.
You'd think studying
but
the
surely,
footage
like
back
movement
with
and
a clearer head.
Oh, that sound comes from the way they move.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never translated an alien creature. If she can translate that, then that is the fucking coolest thing ever.
The crackdown by the National Guard failed to prevent a third night of looting across the country.
I wonder if this is their purpose, to kind of cause so chaos amongst a new planet so that it's vulnerable to attack.
We're up in 15. You got any new intel?
Yeah, we've been playing back some of their sounds.
Oh, they're all talking to each other. I like that.
What's that for?
A visual aid. They might have some sort of written language or basis for visual communication.
Worth a go, isn't it?
Human.
Yeah.
Human. They're both different sizes. They could be in big suits.
Exactly. We don't even know that that's their bodies. We're not running around naked. Just being very brave here.
I'm human. What are you?
They're paying attention to her.
Point to yourself more. Be bigger gestures.
Stop. They're away
They're
on.
leaving.
Had enough.
They're sick of you.
I know, I got it.
They know you're human. Say something else.
Seriously, is that all? Frig's sake. Way to watch the telly.
No, but dead serious though.
That went a long way. What is it? That's communication. Oh.
Spelling. Word written.
Is
That's
it right
writing.
human?
Oh, that's their language.
They write in circles.
That's their species, I bet.
Wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. Well done.
It's moving. Is it just fading? Or is it changing? Like another letter?
Oh, another one. Oh.
Oh my goodness! What does it mean?
They're talking a lot.
Is that saying that's her, that's him? I'm assuming gender. Together it's this. I don't know, maybe they're a couple.
They can't seem to follow our algebra, but complex behaviors. That clicks.
What kind of complex behaviors?
Problem is, not everyone shares our policy of being open with the aliens. So whatever Chiang does, at least 4 other nations will follow.
Shoot. I know, do the aliens understand the concept of
different nations?
A planet having different...
What's
I feel like we wouldn't.
Russia,
you know, you would land on a planet and someone would do something to you, you'd think that's what all the aliens do, right?
Exactly.
You're gonna teach them your name and Ian's. These are all grade school words.
This is so cool.
Eat. Knock.
What do you want her to do?
Do you want an essay out of these bloody
I'm
aliens?
genuinely confused. What did he think she's going to do?
Like?
Be able to be like, aha, they said that their favorite human writer is Charles Dickens.
You know what I mean?
Okay, this is where you want to get to, right?
That's the question.
Okay, first we need to make sure that they understand what a question is. Then we need to clarify the difference between a specific you and a collective you. And purpose requires an understanding of intent.
So much to think about. This movie's about language.
Yeah, I love it.
It's not about aliens. It's about language.
Forget it. Stick to your list.
Yes, trust the process, mate. I suppose, yeah, you'd also be concerned about her giving away information about humans that could be used against us. That's the other.
I wonder, do they understand?
Is that a new symbol? I can't tell.
I know.
I don't know. I think it's a symbol for human again.
Dr. Banks?
Oh my goodness. She's stripping. Good idea, honestly.
So
You need to see me.
they're safe in this environment then, obviously.
Okay, that's a perfect... Look, you can see the...
Oh, it's stepping forward to her.
Oh my goodness. I want them to be nice. What's it doing?
Wow.
Wow. See, this is communication. Every creature...
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Now that's a proper introduction.
They must look at them and think that humans are so unimpressive and tiny. What are these tiny little beings?
Louise. I am Louise.
But you're gonna confuse them with human.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, give them his name.
Screw it.
He's doing the same.
Yeah, I would have went human, Neve, Danny. You know? I should be doing this! The aliens are gonna kill them all, aren't they?
Ian.
Louise. You. Who are you?
Yeah, you understand a gesture, surely?
They can have two different ones.
Oh my god, please.
Yes.
Wow! Wow!
They have names.
So they have identity. They're not like
They have
collectivized
identity.
mind or anything
Yes.
like that.
I was thinking Abbott and Costello.
I like it.
Whoa! Wow. Stick and fly!
Or swim in the air.
Or swim.
Is that a horse?
I think so.
Whose horse is that?
It's the first time we've made significant progress.
She's a genius.
Here are some of the many things we don't know about heptapods.
Heptapods! They have a name!
Outside being able to see them and hear them, the heptapods leave absolutely no footprint. The shell emits no waste, no gas, no radiation.
As if it's not even there.
How do they communicate? Here, Louise is putting us all to shame.
Yes, she is.
Their writing is semisiographic. It conveys meaning. It doesn't represent sound.
Ah.
Wow. They're putting us to shame.
We have our friends in Pakistan to thank for their study of how heptapods write.
Okay. Someone else is doing something.
A logogram is free of time. Like their ship or their bodies, their written language has no forward or backward direction, which raises the question, is this how they think? A heptapod can write a complex sentence in 2 seconds. It's taken us a month to make the simplest reply. Next, expanding vocabulary. Louise thinks it could easily take another month.
Surely drawing picture... Why am I always trying to help the scientists?
For a
But
job
like,
is what you
surely if you draw a picture of something, that is universal.
As long as
They see
as long as they
differently.
have a concept of what the picture is.
But if I draw a heptapod and a heptapod's looking at it, they would go, well, that's me.
Assuming they can see, it's true.
It's like,
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about you.
Hmm?
You
this
approach
would be
language
nice.
like a mathematician.
Oh.
You know that, right? I watch you steer us around these communication traps that I didn't even know existed. I guess that's why I'm single.
Oh.
Understand communication and still end up single. I feel like everything that happens in there comes down to the two of us.
Yeah, it's a good thing, though, right? You seen the jokers that we're working with? I'm glad I got you.
you too.
We could be facing a full-scale invasion, and our president is just willing to sit back and let them waltz in and take our country. What if the smartest thing we could do right now would be to give them a show of force?
Oh no, they're gonna make a plan. They're getting radicalized. But I suppose it's like one of them situations. How the hell would you know how to
the first 10 minutes of the movie, I was like, nuke him!
Yeah, you were. Danny, that's you.
What's wrong with her? She's having a...
Planet. That's like, the Earth is a planet.
Want to see my project for Mascariot's class?
Yeah, little nose.
We had to make up our own TV show.
And who are those two people?
The show was called Mommy and Daddy Talk to Animals.
Wait, I'm getting a trippy little suspicion here that that's in the future and that's the dad. And this wee girl got sick because of the radiation.
You know, I was doing some reading about this idea that if you immerse yourself into a foreign language, that you can actually rewire your brain.
Yes, it's the theory that the language you speak determines how you think. And
I'm curious, are you dreaming in their language?
You might be onto something. It's a non-linear language.
I mean, I've had a few dreams, but I don't think that makes me unfit to do this job.
Do you know Mandarin?
She's currently speaking alien. Of course she can speak Mandarin.
General Chiang.
Uh-oh.
Pull it up. We got a satellite feed here. Who he's talking to, if you want to look.
He's saying that each of the 12 is offering advanced technology.
Really?
Our science team is attempting to decode the sets, suits, honor, and flowers. I don't know, that's all.
An hour ago, China mobilized forces, and now Russia's following suit.
Oh no, and them soldiers want to do something too.
Suits, honor, flowers. Colonel, those are all tile sets in Mahjong.
A game.
Are they using a game to converse with their heptapods?
No way.
Every conversation would be a game, every idea expressed through opposition. Victory, defeat, you see the problem.
Yeah. It's antagonistic.
We need to ask the big question.
Nope. Up we go sideways again.
Oh, look at them. They're chilling now. They're striding.
It's like, this is a... They don't even need the
No
suits
big
anymore.
deal. No, no big deal. Oh, they're back. Hey, guys. Oh, no, where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Oh.
She's making a sentence. That's mad.
Heptapod's purpose. Purpose, Earth, what is your purpose?
I'm scared. What's it say?
Offer weapon.
Offer weapon?
Offer weapon.
But you saw what they wrote.
Using a word they don't fully
Ripley just
understand.
warning.
Enough.
We don't know if they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool.
Yeah, weapon tool.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
Oh, I go back in.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated than that?
Oh dear, here we go.
No! Why would they not have done something already? I don't understand. Surely, like, what?
So we aren't sharing it with our enemies. We have to consider the idea that our visitors are prodding us to fight among ourselves until only one fact.
That is true.
That is a possible tactic. Everyone seems very panicked.
China and Russia are off the grid. They aren't speaking to anyone. Whatever they learned in their last session has them spooked.
Wait, these are our allies.
Colonel, you can't shut us down. Put us on radio silence.
No!
We need to be talking to each other.
You want to talk to them? Find out what this means.
It means offer weapon. They're trying to give you a weapon so you can use it.
We've never re-entered a session before.
Trust me, okay? We've got time.
Use weapon. This is the alien message said to have provoked the Chinese government to withdraw their scientists.
It didn't say that, actually. Misquote. Demolition.
Oh shit, it's a bomb.
Why are they blowing him up?
Dr. Banks, the session is finished. You can't go back in. It's dangerous.
They don't know that they've set the bomb there without people knowing.
Sneakies.
Offer a weapon. Question mark. Are you offering us something?
Technology, apparatus.
Okay, that sounds less sinister.
Give technology now.
Oh, just knocked the glass.
Is it being like, come here?
You.
Oh, me? I'll go. I trust them. Maybe the heptapods can save them. This is highly stressful.
Heaven wants me to write on the barrier.
Right.
Can you even do that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whoa.
I think they're kind.
Is she going to be able to manipulate this?
Yeah.
With her mind? I don't know. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Connection to another being. Wait, if she thinks a thought, will it form to it? Create the word or that she's thinking?
That is amazing.
Oh. Why is this really emotional? Oh shit.
This is going to spoil this nice moment.
Did he see it? Oh no, what? Whoa! Someone take a pic of that! I wonder, is this information they're giving them?
What is that?
This
Oh
one?
shit.
What? Are they gonna save them?
Oh shit. It cancelled the gravity.
Oh my goodness, it saved them! It saved them!
Whoa.
Did it save them or did it think it was them?
That was so stressful.
I'm scared of Abbott and whatever it's called being mad at them now, thinking it was them, and I really like them.
Who did this?
Some soldiers. I've been watching too much TV.
Radicalized.
Site's no longer secure. We're standing by to evacuate. Your whole tent is on the clock to figure out whatever it is you were giving up there.
You'd be afraid to go back now. What if they're mad?
Glad to see you awake.
We need to go back in and we need to explain to them this wasn't our fault.
Right.
We can't go
We have to
back
tell them.
inside.
We have to.
We can hope for the best, but I have orders to prepare for retaliation. We may have to evacuate.
No, that's the wrong move. As long as they stay, we have to stay.
Uh-oh. Prepare for retaliation.
Is it leaving?
Shit,
No!
it is leaving. Oh no, it's not. It's just raising itself up into attack position.
It's just sulking.
Well, they're not leaving.
They're like, turning the rock to you.
In a televised statement, General Chiang said the aliens have 24 hours to leave Chinese territory or face destruction.
Jesus.
It's all going to hell in the handbasket now.
It's going to take us years.
She's gonna see something.
What's this term here? Mom.
Huh?
Mom.
Oh.
What's this term for that thing? Like a technical term where we make a deal and we both get something out of it.
Compromise.
No, more science-y than that.
If you want science, call your father.
Still think it's the future.
Take a look at this section. It seems to be talking about time.
Was I right?
Could be.
Right here. Stop focusing on the ones. Look at the zeros. How much of it is negative space? So I measured it. 0.0833 recurring.
Maths. This is the mathematician coming in useful.
Perhaps you'd like that as a fraction. 1 of 12.
But there's 12 devices, 12 chips.
Yes.
We are part of a larger whole.
Or we're one of 12 contestants for the prize.
Why do I have to talk to him?
In case you don't remember, we're blacked out.
But this says that all of the pieces fit together.
And I'm telling you that no one else cares. 2 hours ago, we pulled this audio off a secure channel in Russia. Someone on the science team there was broadcasting wide.
In their final session, the aliens said, "There is no time. Many become one."
Same sort of message.
If anyone is receiving this, please.
Many become one could just be their way of saying some assembly required.
Why? Hand it out to us in pieces. Why not just give it all over?
Well, what better way to force us to work together for once?
Yeah.
Even if I did believe you, how in the world are you going to get anybody else to play along and give up their data?
We offer ours in return.
Compromise.
Compromise.
It's a non-zero-sum game.
Non-zero sum game.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks.
This means something, but we don't know what yet.
We need is to get all the other nations online before one starts global war.
There is. It's right above us.
What?
What?
The Pentagon's convinced our shell will retaliate. My guess is they'll order us to evacuate within the hour.
What?
She got the ability to communicate because of the thing that the thing
Maybe.
did to
I
us.
was thinking with that, was that the thing they wanted to give her?
The technology.
I think our work here is done.
She's
It's in
gone.
the hands of our superiors now.
She's just going rogue with it.
Whoa! Mini ship.
Is it coming to pick her up? Get in.
We're going shopping.
Shit. Again, what's the aversion to lights? One LED's not going to break the bank, you know what I mean? Oh shit, she's getting surrounded by the same stuff that's in their side of the thing.
Their atmosphere.
Oh shit.
I don't. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. This is so beautiful.
Shit.
Go live with them.
Can she breathe? It's behind you. You just assume they're about to eat you. Whoa, okay.
Costello. Where's Abbott?
They just do it in the air. They don't need a surface. Can she write back?
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Oh no, Abbott.
I need you to send a message to the other sites.
She can just read it. Louise has weapon. Give it
She's
to
got
her.
the technology.
Use weapon. We help humanity.
That's what we've sort of been suspecting. 3,000 years.
Are humanity gonna die?
Help. So it's like
Oh!
a non-zero sum game.
Oh my god.
We help you
They're
now,
from
you
the
help us
future.
later.
You helped us. We're coming back to help you help us. It's a secular.
Yeah. They need humanity to like unite in this
She
moment.
said future.
I don't understand. Who is this child?
Yes! I knew it!
No way did you call that.
Me and Daddy talk to animals.
The
Jeremy
aliens!
Renner.
Yes!
Oh my god. Bird.
Man, here, I'll just see myself out. No need for me to be here. I've already
That is-
seen this one clearly.
That is the shout of all shouts.
I'm so proud of myself. Wow. Oh, they're leaving. So she has the weapon. Like, they're leaving without attacking. They're so good.
What happened?
Trying to figure it out. This is too big.
Doesn't matter now. We have orders to evacuate.
I'm really sad Abbott's dying.
I don't understand why they...
Help me, Mama.
It's like it's all happening at once to her the whole time.
Mama,
This is so trippy.
are you gonna leave me like Daddy did?
Hannah, honey, your daddy didn't leave you. You're gonna see him this weekend.
Oh, he did. Oh, they split up.
He isn't gonna be the same way anymore.
It's my fault. I told him something that he wasn't ready to
Did
hear.
she tell him what happens to the daughter?
Believe it or not, I know something that's going to happen. And when I told your daddy, he got really mad.
What's going to happen?
No.
It has to do with a really rare disease.
Shit.
And it's unstoppable. Kind of like you are.
I am unstoppable.
Oh my god. This is terrible.
Jesus, I thought there was nothing worse than that happening, but knowing it's coming, I think, is worse. Oh, it's horizontal now.
It's like a big pebble.
What's my name, Hannah?
Your name is very special because it is a palindrome.
It is.
Forward and backward.
Quite clever.
Hey, we're done here.
She's working.
She's trying to remember. Wow, she's there. She's there all at once, though. It's not necessarily the future. It's like it's.
Yeah.
It's this. It's this.
Everything.
Time is this.
Yeah, it's.
Back and forth, a palindrome, round. It's all the same. It's all together. It's all one.
Yeah.
She's teaching it now. What?
I can read it.
She can read.
I know what it is.
What?
It's not a weapon. It's a gift.
A gift.
If you learn it when you really learn it, you begin to perceive time the way that they do. You can see what's to come.
Wow.
It isn't the same for them. It's non-linear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so you would never really have to fear death because it's all happening at once anyway.
Yeah.
It's
the
not
past,
the
present,
end.
the future. It's all the same.
It's all the same. Life would be better. Okay. It's a gala, and the language is on the wall.
It's a celebration of her discovery.
Dr. Banks.
Oh.
A pleasure. Your president said he was honored to host me at the celebration.
She united the world.
18 months ago, you did something remarkable. You changed my mind. All because you reached out to me on my private number.
She doesn't remember doing
Private
it.
number, General. I don't know your private number.
She's getting it now.
Now you know. I believe it was important for you to see that.
Much like it was important for the aliens to come to the Earth 3,000 years before they needed us.
Wow. She calls him now. She calls him now. So all those times there was connections between the time with the daughter and now, it was all just because it was genuinely happening to her linearly, like in that way. And she was slipping between two realities and didn't really realize it. Wow.
There's a sat line here dialing China.
Don't worry, you'll all thank her later. Big party.
Yeah.
Whose phone is it? It's your phone, sir.
It's your phone.
Search base camp now.
What is she gonna say to convince him, right?
I will never.
Ah!
She's just gonna remember it.
You told me my wife's dying words.
我在美国英语，君君，
音频智用出
他说
来。
你应拼这，
That's so cool.
正确试卷。What are you doing?
Can you buy me 20 seconds? No, trust me. Buy me 20 seconds. You trust me.
Banks, drop the phone now or we shoot.
战争不成就英雄。Sorry. 只会留下光幕。
You are committing an act of treason.
Wow.
Done. I'm done.
Oh my goodness, the music.
Wow.
I have chills everywhere.
I'm being told we're going to cut this report to tell you breaking news.
General Chiang, Commander-in-Chief of the People's Liberation Army, has announced that China is standing down.
One of the 12 pieces of this puzzle that is being slowly put together.
Oh, wow. Wow, it disappeared rather than flying off.
Hannah, this is where your story begins.
You're right.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads, I embrace it and I welcome every moment of it.
It would make every moment more special, wouldn't it?
Daddy.
I don't know, it doesn't feel sad, it just feels happy, do you not think?
It's happy and
See your
sad.
whole life from start to finish. Would you change things?
Exactly. You couldn't.
You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them. It was meeting you.
Life, although it has its ups and downs, like every single moment is precious, and if you were to take your life out of order, you wouldn't actually want to change a second.
I forgot how good it felt to be held by you.
Aww.
You want to make a baby?
Oh shit. Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Whew. Well, that was much more of an emotional journey than I could have ever expected.
Wow, yeah.
No, I did not expect it to get so heavy, so intense. I really thought it was going to be more of a... I should have known with the director. I just didn't really think about it. Like, I thought it would be maybe a bit more... I don't know, did you not expect something more...
I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't
I
really
suppose,
have any expectation.
Me neither. I didn't fully know what to expect.
But yeah, it wasn't, I don't think I would have ever conceptualized that it would be that.
I wouldn't imagine it being so slow and deep.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been really cool sci-fi lore, but like more action-packed, and I don't know why.
I know.
But I'm glad that didn't expect it.
Because I suppose his movies are so like methodical and
I mean, the only
careful
movie I've ever seen, I think, is June. I
Mm.
don't know if I've seen any others, but...
I'd have to look through his back
Yeah.
catalog, but I can't remember off the top of my
But
head.
it makes sense that it's this kind of a movie. And it reminded me a lot of Christopher Nolan. It reminded me of Interstellar.
Well, it was clearly very, similar in vibe in terms of the wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff and the
family
parental connection being
exactly.
the key and all that sort of stuff.
But this movie, I loved.
Yeah.
My favorite part about the entire thing was just watching the whole concept of someone discovering a language.
Yeah, that stuff was really
that
fascinating.
That was the best part.
Honestly,
it was so cool.
Yeah, and that I don't think I would have. I had any idea that was coming.
No.
I think the sort of sci-fi stuff, even like this, even though it was a bad call, but that was sort of, I was ready for there to be something like that in this movie. But the linguistic stuff I found so interesting, and I have never thought so much about language.
No, I know.
think
Yeah. And then so what it turned out to sort of be was that they'd given her in particular this gift, which she's clearly passed on. They were having that big gala. It was up on the, it's being passed on and
around the world,
used and studied
to unite the world.
Yes, to unite the world, and it saves the world, I guess, and then in turn they save them. It sounds to me like it's a bit of maybe a bootstrap.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Thing almost, because like they're...
It doesn't even need to be a bootstrap.
Yeah,
you
it
can
doesn't.
see
Because
it.
they don't. The heptapods live that way, so this is maybe within their own personal life later for them than that. Like, fuck, they live for a long time.
Yeah,
because probably a personal thing, right?
If they can see that past, present, and future all at once, and that's 3,000 years in the difference.
Yeah.
Unless it's just
crazy.
that their species have
it's
passed
true.
it on to each
It's
other,
true.
past
But
and present.
to me, it sounds like it maybe could be, like, because it's like they're learning their words so well. I'm like, is it because it's going out of order? So that the amount of things she learned from not learning, like things she thought of because her daughter mentioned it. She got that guy's phone number because he gave it to her. So where did she get the phone number in the first place? Exactly. It doesn't matter. She got it from him. Like,
I was thinking, like,
and I'm like, I wonder, did that help a bit with the language learning for the heptapods?
Yeah,
things are happening out of order. Should they just understood what things meant? Does that make sense?
But I was like you were saying about it being a very long time. Theoretically, you could pass the message back across time by like a young a person from 3,000 years in the future telling someone when they're a child, essentially telling an old person what happens in their future, and then the old person tells it when their child tells an old person, and it goes back across the generations.
Their means of communication are so open. Yeah. They could be going way past.
I can tell you things that happen if we were talking about humanity. Like, I can tell you things that happen when I'm 80 years old, when I'm 10, and I can tell my mum and dad that, who can tell their mum and dad that. And that
similarly
therefore we
in the
can
future,
tell someone in the year 1800 what happens in the year 3000.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's interesting.
mad.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, such a fun concept. I'm sure you could like talk about it for hours. Like, I'd love to hear.
But I do think
that
the concept was probably the most interesting thing about the film, isn't it? Like, just the idea of being able to see all moments at once of your life.
What made me first say?
I can't remember, but it was a great
At the
shout.
start, no, at the very, very start when it showed it, and then it showed her. I don't know why. Maybe it was the makeup, or maybe I just made it up in my head, but I thought she looked a little older when she was talking to the girl than she did now.
That's a great
So I was like,
spot.
oh wait, was that meant to be like a flash forward and we're going to see it? And then when it didn't come up, I was like, nah, that's silly. So I shut up about it. But then I think it was when it was going between her and Jeremy Renner, I can't remember, talking to the aliens, and then the girl being like, join mummy and daddy talking to an animal.
Yeah.
And yes, you could definitely take that as, oh, it's a similar thing, so it's making her think back to it.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, are they trying to trick me? But then you were like, and then I was like, oh, I feel stupid. So then I just stopped because I was like, that's dumb.
Listen, if
But I was
if anyone
kind
looks
of right.
stupid out of that, it's me,
No,
not you.
But not necessarily though, because I wasn't even necessarily right, because it still wasn't really the future.
No, it was the future. It's just her concept of time doesn't accept past and future anymore.
Yeah,
but it was still
But it also
physically
kind
in the
of
future.
does though.
Yeah, it does, exactly. She
Because
still ages.
But she seems to still be living in an order.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
She
Like,
can just access all
if
the
it was
moments.
all at once, she wouldn't have had a moment of not
Yeah.
knowing his number.
I suppose it's kind of like having a
But maybe I'm
photographic
wrong.
memory, but also for the future. Like you can recall any moment.
What?
Like, when people with photographic memory can go back to
Yeah.
and see things perfectly.
But it doesn't seem like she can, is what I mean.
Well, she sort of can.
But she
in the
couldn't because
future
she
as
didn't
well.
know the number, and then she went to the other time
and
got
got it.
or like whenever he came up to her first and said, "Oh, you called me," she was like, "What?" Like she
Yeah,
didn't remember.
Yeah. So it's like it triggers memories of the future.
Well, yes, you could say that. Oh, but I took it more as she's living life out of order. So,
Yeah.
but maybe it's more that it's triggering her memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it took it as in that moment she hadn't done it yet, because
Yeah.
for her in her
But
lifetime,
then she jumped to that
just
moment.
because she's jumping out of time, like it's still linear for her,
Yeah.
and so
But she's jumping back and forth across her own timeline,
exactly.
essentially.
But to her, it's linear.
Yeah, I get you.
But then they were saying about living non-linearly, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a whole big. Maybe you guys can explain it better.
Yeah.
But that's just the thought I had. Is like I can't.
I
Is it
don't-
fully
yeah, I don't know
non-linear
which way it
because
works, yeah.
she didn't know the number. She didn't know what he was talking about. She didn't remember ringing him, and then when he gave it to her, she jumped forward and was able to do it. And or
Yeah.
was that just him reminding
No,
her?
yeah, why does she not remember making the phone call? So that makes more sense. That
Or maybe it's instead of jumping, it's triggering that memory.
yeah.
And why did he have to give it to her? You know what? I
No, I
give
think
up.
you're right. She's jumping back and forth
But then that wouldn't be living on.
linearly, yeah, which is what they said. But maybe it's an imperfect. But it is non-linearly because you're
But
not living.
I always took it as more
temporally
cyclically,
linearly.
but maybe it's not cyclically.
Like you still have a linear life, but it just is out of order. It's like fragmented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that a gift?
I don't think it's much of a gift.
I'm
Honestly,
losing the will here. I'm losing understanding.
I think it's like it would give you a core perspective. But if you're offering me it now, I'm gonna choose to live with the future being a great unknown.
She seemed pretty happy.
Content.
No, I took that as pure joy in every second, even in
Yeah,
bad times.
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I took it differently than you, but I feel like you were taking that ending as a bit sad.
Oh, it was definitely bittersweet.
I was
thought.
taking it as pure joy. I
Yeah.
don't know. I felt like she was like, "This is my life is perfect." Like she knew what was coming,
I
and
know.
she didn't care because it wouldn't matter
See,
anyway, because it would all
Whereas I took it as she was looking at her baby, going, "You're going to die in like
be. I don't
15
think
years."
so.
You know.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I took it as she was just so filled with joy because it didn't all matter anyway, because it was all just life and it was
Yeah.
all just happening at once, and it didn't matter if something sad happened because they would be over soon, and then you would be happy the next day. And I don't know.
I do think that's true as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was sort of bittersweet.
Not that she wasn't sad in those times, of course, but it didn't, because she was living life out of such different orders before
such a different
she found out
perspective.
her child was going to die, but then she got to witness how much she loved her child, and that made her excited to have her child, and
Yeah.
it didn't matter. And,
Yeah, that's
you know,
right.
like that kind of way. Anyway,
That's like what she was saying. If you knew the future, would you change anything? It's like no.
No,
And I think that is true. You wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know, you
wouldn't.
take all the hard times with the good, even if it meant suffering.
And knowing the future, as much as we all think we would be horrible, I think it would be horrible to know my actual future realistically. At the same time, it probably would make you just take every day, like
savor the
you
moments.
would live. It reminds me a bit of About Time. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen About
No.
Time? Oh, I won't spoil it. There's a bit of a sentiment of that in there, like just you need to live
every
every day
moment,
and
experience
enjoy
every
every
moment.
moment, and even when it's bad, you like,
cherish it. Yeah.
Cherish
There's
it,
a real.
you know?
There's a real.
And I think that's the perspective it gave her.
Yeah, there's a real philosophy around that.
Yeah, I mean, I believe
really
in that. It's a
cherishing
hard
the
thing
moment.
to put into practice.
Yeah,
but
of
I do
course.
believe that it would be the best way to live, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, weird, strangely philosophical movie, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Amy Adams was amazing.
She was very, very good.
So good. And the heptapods were my faves.
Yeah,
They were
Abbott
so
and
cute.
Costello. R.I.P. Costello or Abbott? Which one was it?
Abbott. I think.
R.I.P. Abbott.
Yeah, rip.
Listen, I can't tell the difference. They all look the same.
No,
Is that
well,
racist?
actually, no. well, one was taller. I think Abbott was taller.
Right.
Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for voting for this. If you voted on Patreon, this was so fun. Please leave a comment below if you enjoyed this one. Let us know what you thought. Please try to explain how the time works for us. Thank you for watching. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. And we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.